Hello, hello. What is up? We back playing some more my Klutzy Cupid. Hello, Dexter. Uh, how's it going? I actually slept at a decent time compared to last 2 days. Steam. What have you done? Oh, I see. Yeah, you got Bilo. You don't need to complete memory chaos. It isn't that important. Forgotten Halls is just what it is called overall. Memory of Chaos is the rotating part. Yeah, and then the other one that is more permanent and doesn't change. But yeah, you could get free jades. But anyway, 6 passes and like 1,000 jades. Yeah. But you know, we ain't playing Honkai Star Rail today. We're playing some more of this game. And I mean, you know, the first stream, family friendly is accurate. You know, the first stream was fine. There weren't that many moments you could call, but there was still one when we chose Uta. So like, I get the feeling that we're gonna have more of those moments. But it's the family friendly, it's the all ages version on Steam, so everything will be censored. Very good, very good. I didn't skip through anything. I don't remember how far I skipped through before I exited out and then just started again. Last time. So there's still probably gonna be green text until a certain point. But you know. Do I have bathroom echo take done? I should. Yeah, it's on by default.
システムをいろいろいじくれるところらしいですよ。
Oh yeah. Everything should be same settings as last time. I got Uta back up. Because of course I do.
早く早く続きから遊びましょう、兄さん。
But, you know, that's just how it be.
このデータを
Last
ロード
time
する兄さんのためにロード
we
しまし
ended
た
off
よ。
at the second choice. And, well, now we're back here, and I mean, there's a lot of options here that seem quite appealing, you know? But, well, as you can see from the title, we're going down Uta route. Who do I choose? Who should I choose? Should I go with... Okay, fine. I was thinking of writing Uta's name.
また妹さんですか？
Yeah. Because there's someone in my chat who really likes Uta. So... And they gifted me the game, so I can't really say no. Yeah.
確かに前回は裸を覗いてしまったどころか抱き合っちゃったわけですし、好感度は気になりますよね。
Family friendly. You gotta keep it in the family, you know? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Although we were family, I'd still seen her completely naked. In fact, I'd even felt the shape of her breasts. Despite that though, Uta's attitude hadn't seemed to be outwardly changed at all.
とにもかくにもラブノートを使えば妹さん
What
の
are
好
those
感
weird
度も丸分かりです
transitions,
よ。
man? What they make me feel like there's meant to be there was a scene that gets patched out in the Steam version. Oh.
何か気になるならさっさと書いちゃいましょう。
Yes, write her name down. Right. Urged on by Love Me L, I scribbled down Ucha's name in the notebook. CG flashbacks. I knew it would be 60. That's what I thought.
兄さん、またお風呂覗きに来ないかな?
No way. Is she in the is she in the bath again? Is it around that same time?
女の子の
Actually, yeah,
裸
it
見
should
て
be.
好感度が上がるとか、どこのラブコメ主人公ですか？
Some kind of rom-com protagonist? Yeah. Because there's no harem route in this. We're not a harem protagonist, so... But, yeah, I am reminded that once again we are coming straight from work, so it should be around the same time as the last time she... Yeah. She should be in the bathroom. Oh, shut up. But more importantly, what was up with Uta? Did she want me to see her taking a bath? Was she some kind of exhibitionist? I really hope she's not developing any weird kinks. It's your fault. And for the record, I wasn't peeking on her in the first place.
それでまたお風呂覗きに行くんですか？
Well, that's what the book says, so I gotta, you know? Of course I'm not going to. That's what the book says.
ラブコメ主人公なんですし、適当にパンツとか見れば好感度が上がるんじゃないですか？
What? That's not how romantic comedies work. That's how they work in Japan, though, you know? And at the risk of repeating myself, I wasn't the main character in some goofy love story. Rip Bozo, you know, he thinks he's just in a normal visual novel. Tough luck, Rip Bozo.
あ、ノートに追記が出てきましたよ。
Uh-oh.
運命度を上げたければラブミエールとの接触に気をつけましょう。
Ah, okay. I see.
明日の夜妹の部屋に行くといいことがあるかもしれません。
Ah, so my so the fate is so she wants us to peek on her, but our fatedness won't change if we open the door to the bathroom. We have to wait until she's in her room, you know, tonight, after we've done bathing.
私との接触に気をつけろってどういう意味でしょう。全く想像できないんですけど。
It means you're getting in the way of our love, you know. This is why I told you to get out and find your own place to live. I think I do.
本当ですか？
She leaned forward expectantly. Being together with you feels like bad luck after all.
私は疫病神じゃないんですけど。
Well, considering that I haven't done anyone else's route, I'm not really sure if it's gonna be the same. Ignoring Love Miel's whining, I studied the notebook again. In any case, I'll try to keep my distance from Love Miel as much as possible from now on. But I wonder, what's gonna happen in Uta's room tomorrow night?
さっきから私の話聞いてます。
I was ignoring you. Yeah.
もう何が起こっても知りませんからね。
Well, putting that aside for now, yeah, it's still green. Also, I never really commented on it last time, but like, why the clock got no hands? you didn't notice? The clock doesn't have hands.
なんでしょ
Have you decided on a place to stay tonight? And don't say my room.
う。
Oi, why are you looking away?
いえ、ほら、ご飯食べて戻ったらもう暗かったですし、
Uh-huh, yeah.
ここには漫画がたくさんありますし、
Right, yeah.
こっちの方に家があるってできたばかりのクラスの友達にも言ってしまったわけですし。
Well, I'm sure your new friends wouldn't appreciate that when they visit your house, it will actually be my house.
もうつむぐさんの家でもいいかなと。
Man, all these excuses. Like hell it is. I couldn't keep myself from raising my voice.
落ち着いてください、つむぐさん。あまり大きな声を出したら可愛い妹さんに聞こえて変に思われてしまいますよ。
But that's because something is wrong. Just because she can't see you doesn't mean... Grr. She was right. I didn't want her getting suspicious of or think I was acting strange. Well, how long's it gonna take for your halo to fix itself?
きっと数日で治るはずです。天使長様もそう言ってました。
Thank God. As long as you don't get struck by lightning again. And then you're gonna have to stay down on Earth for another 3 months. In other words, she was fully committed to staying at my house for the next few days. Just as I heaved a heavy sigh, suddenly the door to my room swung open.
どうしたんですか、兄さん。
You didn't hear anything. I didn't say anything. Uta came in, tilting her head curiously. Oh, it's nothing. That scared me. I nearly forgot that Lemuel was invisible to Uta in her angel form. Did he need something?
お風呂が空いたので報告に来ただけです。
Thank God there wasn't a moth that materialized in the bathroom again. That made sense. On closer inspection, her hair was freshly dried, and I could still see the steam coming off her body. How?
というか兄さん、
Does she?
ベッドに漫画
Are her
散らかし
baths
すぎじゃ
that
ない
hot?
ですか？
I've been catching up on my manga again, you know. Ahaha. Ahaha. I'll clean it up later.
そんなこと言ってめんどくさくなって今日も床で眠るとか。
Maybe. She looked toward the folded futon in the corner of my room. Well, maybe. She literally got the... What is it?
まったく兄さんってば。早く片付けてお風呂入ってくださいね。私は朝早いのでもう寝ますから。
Okay. Uta got up early every morning to pack my lunch for me, and so she usually went early too. Alright, good night.
おやすみなさい、兄さん。
Uta left my room. I let out a relieved sigh.
いきなりの妹さんの襲来、びっくりしましたね。
I don't think invade is the word you're looking for. My little sister's not an alien. Besides, if anyone's doing the invading, it's you. You are the invader. But yeah, that caught me off guard too.
それはそうとつむぐさん、今お風呂とか言ってましたよね。
Yeah, so? Lovemeel's eyes were sparkling.
私、お風呂入りたいです。
So how is this gonna work out, huh? I thought so. But you didn't say anything about wanting to take a bath yesterday when the topic came up.
確かにそれはそうなんですが、昨夜は漫画と睡魔の誘惑に負けてしまったというか。私だって乙女なんですよ。シャワー浴びたいです。湯船に浸かって気持ちよくなりたいです。
Yeah, but... How are you gonna shower? With,
そしたらぐっすり眠れると思うんです。
How's this gonna work out, you know? On my bed, you mean?
つむぐさんのベッドで。
Of course. This girl is possibly the worst roommate I could have asked for. Not a single shred of modesty. Still, I'm not sure that's a good idea.
何か困ったことでも？
Uta might not be able to see you, but if she catches you using the bath, she'd still be able to see the shower turning on and off by itself, for example. She'd think the house was haunted or something. Actually, I think I've got a solution.
何ですか？
How about we take a bath together? And this is why the book told you to stay away from Lemuel.
つむぐさん、それ本気で言ってるんですか？
Yeah, well, tough shit, bozo.
さっきも言いましたが、私は乙女なんですよ。嫁入り前の娘が男の人に生まれたままの姿を見せるなんて。
All part of his plan, I guess. I mean, Lemuel is around. So... An unmarried woman like you shouldn't be living in another man's house either.
まあ、それはそれ、これはこれです。それに全然話が違いますよ。
Are they?
と、そうだ。いいこと思いつきました。
What? Don't let her cook, man. It's gonna be a bad idea.
つむぐさんはここで待機。もし妹さんが降りてくる素振りなどがあれば、すぐさま私のゴッドフォンに緊急連絡って感じで。
That's not gonna work.
ゴッドフォンは完全防水ですから、お風呂場に持って行っても問題ありませんから。
Okay, and this is what's gonna happen. So she's gonna take a bath, and then Ucha's gonna come downstairs, and I'm gonna be like, "Love Miel, she's coming downstairs," and she's not gonna respond, so I'm gonna have to go into the bathroom, and then there'd be a CG scene where she's naked. But it's the all ages version, so it's gonna be a black screen. Fine, I guess that works. Hopefully it won't come to that though.
では行ってきます。
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping to. Hold on, let me show you which towel to use. It doesn't work. After showing Lomiel how the bath worked and everything, I went back to my room. Guess for now I'll clean up all this manga. If I didn't, Lomiel wouldn't have a place to sleep. I'm starting to feel like her mother. By comparison, I was beginning to realize what a self-sufficient girl Uta was. Yeah, she's such an independent, capable little sister. She really was a capable little sister.
お風呂入ってきました。
Okay, good. Nothing went wrong. Let me return to my room. Fortunately, I hadn't needed to interrupt her. Hang on. Okay, it is ablution. Interrupts her ablutions, as Uta hadn't shown any sign of leaving her room. Wait, what the heck are you wearing? Is this?
はい。見ての通りパジャマですけど。
Where'd you get those pajamas? I actually can't. That's why I asked. Seriously, those were pajamas? First your school uniform, now these pajamas? When did you even prepare these clothes? All these clothes?
そりゃこっちで生活していく以上、ある程度衣服は揃えておかないといけませんから。
Right. Are you saying you have other outfits beside these pajamas?
もちです。例えばこういうのとかも。
Well, like a swimsuit? Oh, okay. Ooh, As Lomiel's signal, her clothes transform in the blink of an eye.
普段着用に買った服です。かわいいで
Yes,
しょ。
casual clothes. Yeah, I guess it does suit you. Speaking of, I didn't know you could transform into regular human clothes too.
失敗すると怖いんで普段はやりませんけどね。よほどの場合じゃない限りはいつも普通に着替えてます。
So what happens when you screw up? Actually, don't ask me. Don't answer. Screwing up?
ミスると裸になっちゃうんですよね。
I
前もそれで失敗したことがありまして。
I told you not to answer me. Oh my god. I'm gonna take a bath.
スルーされるのが一番辛いです。
Listen, Tsumugu and I, we got the same brain cell. After my bath, I returned to my room. Lamio was back in her pajamas, stretched out on my bed and leisurely reading manga. I see you're right at home as always.
これ読んだらもう寝ますから。
How about you sleep on the futon? I want to sleep right now, though.
そんな。
Couldn't hear the shower turn on twice. I mean, with how the house is laid out, I get the feeling that the shower is below Ucha's room, so like, yeah. I'm exhausted, thanks to all your hijinks today. And I have work too.
そういえば私も久々に一日動き回りましたし、結構疲れてはいるんですよね。だからつむぐさんの提案を受け入れて今日は眠るとしましょう。また明日続きを読めばいいですし。
Wow, you're actually being reasonable. I have no intention of leaving, do you? You have no intention of leaving, do you? Exasperated, I switched off the light. Good night.
おやすみなさい。
and then she's gonna roll on top of me to this time as well. Like it or not, life was constantly changing. I wondered what tomorrow would bring.
俺のキューピッドがポンコツすぎて怖い。
Bruh, what the fuck was that transition? The next morning, I awakened to a clear blue sky. And Love Miel was lying on top of me again. Oh my god. Aside from a cute girl sleeping in my bed, at a glance, one might consider this the ideal morning. However,
にゃーにゃつむぐさんのお部屋を私にプレゼントしたい？土下座する
so
ほどそんなに私が必要だなんて。
so last night's dream was about strawberries, and now tonight's dream is about Tsumugu is about Love Miel invading my house and staying until she gets her halo fixed. Not even in your dreams. Wake the fuck up, samurai.
あれ、ここは先ほど私のお部屋になった。
That's never gonna happen. Anyway, get up already. I want you out of the house first today.
なんでですか？一緒に学園へ行きましょうよ。お友達と登校するの夢だったんです。
Yeah, but how's everyone else gonna perceive that action? We aren't even on your route yet, so like, it doesn't make sense. What kind of dream is that? That's hardly anything special.
そんなことないですもん。
I feel like she managed these she mentioned these so-called dreams of hers quite often, but I suppose angels had their own aspirations as well. We are not on Ucha's route yet. Yeah, I know. That's why it's still green. I already said I picked the first option up to a certain point, and then I stopped playing. So, like, I know we're still on the common route. There's just still, especially shut the fuck up. I'm reading. Even if it was something as mundane as working a part-time job.
外見てください。
Huh? What are you shouting about? Exactly. It's those cats. Is it the same cats from last night? 2 nights ago. True enough, Ael's gaze had indeed landed on a pair of cats. Wait, are those?
そうです。前に私が助けた猫ちゃんたちですよ。間違いありません。
She's talking about the day I first met her. Using a Cupid's arrow, Ael had saved a male and female cat from a gang of other strays.
見事、恋人同士になることができたようですね。
Yeah, I suppose it does seem that way. Though I don't know what had happened after they'd... Hang on. Though I don't know what had happened after they'd run off the other day. They were now rubbing their cheeks together, utterly smitten with each other.
これが恋天使の力ですよ。
So like, she gonna look at her rabbit or whatever. So is your love charm or whatever at 100 yet? No, it's gonna be like 91. Cheeks. The gauge on that love bunny thing. You said the number goes up every time you bring 2 lovers together, right?
あれは契約している相手の時だけなので、この猫ちゃんの場合は当てはまりません。
Yeah? So that's how it works.
でもほら、実際ラブラブですし、超ベストカップルですよ。
Putting aside her vaguely old-fashioned phrasing, I couldn't deny that Love Me L was right. Even now, the two cats continued mewling happily, nuzzling each other's faces against one
という
another.
ことで、つむぐさんもあんな風に誰かとなれるように、今日も一日しっかりとサポートさせていただきますね。
Yeah, you're saying that Love Me L was competent enough to hook up 9 other couples? No, I can't. I still can't believe it. Nope, I don't believe it. She's fucking. She gotta be lying through her teeth. She probably stole it from some other fucking angel. Don't worry though. Yeah, don't worry though, Tsumugu.
ということで、投稿も一緒に。
I told you no. If you're as clever an angel as you say you are, you should understand why we can't.
わかりました。私は有能ですから、天使に戻って一人で飛んでいくことにします。
Thank God.
その代わり学園ではよろしくお願いいたしますね。
Yeah, yeah. When I arrived downstairs in the living room, I was greeted by an appetizing smell and the sound of someone pleasantly humming. Yeah, this is part of the Uta route because it's in white text. Morning, Uta.
おはようございます、兄さん。
Egg.
もうすぐできますから、座って待っててくださいね。
Sure, thanks. Uta returned cheerfully to her cooking. ... Maybe it's because I wrote Uta's name in the love note. But I was feeling oddly conscious of her this morning.
兄さん、どうかしました？
She asked, tossing the frying pan with practiced movements. A particular combination of apron and school uniform she was wearing really brought out her domestic side. What does that mean? I had to say I really liked it.
あれ、兄さん、なんで立ち止まって。というか、なんで
The eggs are burning! The eggs are burning!
来るんですか？私の顔に何かついてる？ついてませんよね。
No, my eggs!
どうして？
Oh my god, the house is burning down!
そんなに見つめられると濡れる。
What the fuck?
照れちゃうんですけど。
What are you... What does that mean? She didn't even say that out loud! All ages version, by the way. Uta and I gazed at each other, neither of us averting our eyes. Well, she's only using one of her eyes, so like, you're using your eyes and she's using her eye. The slightly bashful expression on her face was strangely alluring.
兄さん、
What is that? What is that expression? Uta. Wait, what's that smell? The house is burning down! No! I never would have guessed. What? You okay, Uta? The bittersweet atmosphere in the room quickly evaporated as the smell of charred food reached our nostrils. Despite everything, Uta managed to salvage our breakfast, and we sat down to eat together as usual.
そういえば兄さん、
What's up?
最近兄さんの部屋から話し声が聞こえてくるんですけど。
What do you mean voices? The only voice you should be hearing is mine. Talking to myself. You have? Labiel was obviously to blame for that. Assuming Uta had overheard us whispering, it's only natural that she'd started getting suspicious. Wait, you were whispering during those scenes? Right, yeah.
まさかうちに誰かを連れ込んでるとか？
I've been bringing one girl that you can't see, and I haven't brought her to my house. She snuck through your window. So, not my fault. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
ですよね。冗談で言ってみただけですから。
Imagine if he actually said that. Yeah, maybe if you're like talking to an AI. Ahaha. I laughed humorously. All I have to remember is, well, I'll have to remember to be more careful when talking to Love Miel next time.
ネットで調べてみたんですけど、独り言が激しい時は人に言えない悩みがある場合が多いそうです。
I'm thinking too much of my little sister, so
何か悩みとかあるなら相談に乗りますよ。
Uta looked genuinely concerned about me. Nah, it's not anything like that. I've just been on my phone with my friend lately. With my friend a lot.
友達というと、いつも女装してる。
No, a different friend. Right, yeah. I've been talking to Masura a lot recently. I felt bad about dragging Masura into this, but he made for a convenient excuse.
仲がいいのは結構ですけど、女装はおすすめしませんよ。
Yeah, but he gets away with it. He can get away with it. Don't worry, I'm not exactly interested either. If I chose... unless I chose his route. Only a select few like Masora were able to pull it off anyway. And I... and I had no particular desire to be one of them.
はい、本日の歌お手製弁当です。
Thanks, as usual. But you know, I don't mind eating in the cafeteria sometimes. It's gotta be a chore having to make lunch for me every day.
そんな、全然大変なんかじゃないですよ。
You sure?
お弁当作りは私が好きでやってることなので。それに兄さんはいつも私の料理を美味しいって言ってくれますからね。作りがいもあって楽しいんです。
Yeah, I always talk about how much I like your cooking. But that's because you're my little sister, so like... Uta smiled happily. Well, it's the truth after all. The food you make is delicious. I've gotten so used to cooking that I can't even eat convenience store bentos anymore. In fact, I don't think I can live without your cooking anymore.
褒めたって何も出ませんよ。
She looked down in embarrassment, nudging me in the ribs. Ah, my ribs are broken. She fractured 3 ribs that day.
まったく、兄さんは妹たらしの天才です。
I don't know about that.
兄さん、そういうところですよ。ほんと無意識でやっちゃうのがよりタチ悪いというかなんというか。
What can I say? I've got Riz. Huh?
もう兄さんにそういうの期待してませんから。
What's that supposed to mean?
もっと物分かりが良かったらこんなに苦労してないんですよ。
Well, I'll pay more attention to them, tonight, in your bedroom. I didn't know why, but Uta seemed to be sulking for some reason. Well, anyway, thanks for the bento. I can't wait to eat it.
はいはい。愛情いっぱい込めたのでしっかり味わってください。
Wait, how? Huh? Wait, ho. Hahaha, I will. After delivering Love Me Yell her breakfast, I began getting ready to leave myself. Still, I couldn't help but think to myself, those two cats sure did look happy. I almost felt jealous. I wondered if I'd ever be able to find a partner like that too, like Elle said.
兄さん、もう家を出られそうですか？
Yeah,
それなら、
how's he that dense? Well, let's just say he is, your average harem protagonist. Anyway,
おはようございます。
Kururu, what are you doing here? Who's ringing the doorbell this early?
あの声はクルルちゃんですね。
Kosaki-san? Did you two promise to walk to school together today or something?
いいえ、どうしたんでしょう。ちょっと見てきます。
Okay. Uta went to go answer the door. I knew Kosaki-san and Uta were good friends, but I don't recall her ever stopping by in the morning before. Maybe there was some kind of emergency. As I grabbed my bag and headed over to the door, Uta and Kosaki-san were still talking. What's the matter? We'd better get going soon, or we'll be late for class.
兄さん、おはようございます。佐久間先輩。
Right. I did delete it. Good morning? Kosaki-san greeted me. I delete the original Uta image. Why? It's because I cropped it. So I didn't save a copy of the crop. Kosaki-san greeted me somewhat distractedly. Her eyes kept glancing behind me, looking all over the place. Something wrong?
いえ、なんでもないです。兄さん、クルルちゃんは今日は3人で登校しないかと誘いに来てくれたんです。
Us? Me too? You didn't have to include me, you know. I'm sure you'd have more fun walking together, just the two of you.
いえ、先輩もぜひお願いします。
Damn, I didn't know Kururu was the one who wanted to walk with me more. Pushy today, aren't you? That was unusually forward of her.
ごめんなさい。ただ、
Just
ちょっと気になることがあるんです。
curious. If I recall correctly, Kosaki-san had displayed a rather keen interest in ale that is Love Me L when she came to our restaurant yesterday. Ordinarily, the quiet and reserved type, it was somewhat alarming to see Kosaki-san approach me about it in such a blatant manner. Ale's actual name is such a mouthful. Yeah, I know. It was possible she'd gotten the wrong idea about my relationship with Love Me Yell. Perhaps she'd even begun to suspect her true identity. How would she know her true identity?
ああ、クラスメートのつむぐさん、奇遇ですね。
Man, what the fuck are you? Huh? Ale, who was supposed to have left for school a while ago, suddenly appeared in front of my house.
兄さん、この方は。
She's
リーベル王国から来た恋ミエイルです。どうぞよろしくお願いします。
yeah, from the totally real country of Lieber.
ご丁寧にどうも。佐久間詩です。兄さんの妹です。
Uta replied somewhat stiffly, inching closer toward me. She was probably a little wary of this weirdly energetic, overfamiliar stranger. And she was absolutely right to be.
恋ミエイルさん。この人が昨日兄さんの言ってた転校生ですか。
Yeah, love me ale. What the
恋
fuck?
ミ先輩は昨晩ファミレスにも来てくださったんだよ。転校初日に兄さんと連絡先交換してるところがバイト先まで徹底視察。 兄さん、この方と何か深い関わりが。
No, it's not that route yet. I haven't gotten to that route yet, so... No, I don't. Like I said yesterday, she's just a classmate.
はい、私はつむぐさんのただのクラスメ
Yeah.
ートです。でも家の前で会うなんて。確かに昨日出会ったばかりのただのクラスメートの家の前でわざわざ声をかけるなんて。
Yes.
昨日も
She's
あ
sus.
まり女性関係
Get her
が
out
派
of
手では
there.
ない
She's the
佐久間
imposter.
先輩が早速呼び捨てにしていましたし。
No.
怪しいです。
Nothing's wrong here. Look, enough of the tag team interrogation. If I remember correctly, she said she lived somewhere in the neighborhood. I'm sure she just happened to pass by, right? I looked pointingly towards Ale, who nodded in agreement.
はい、そうです。もちろん偶然ですとも。皆さん、これから投稿ですか？実は私もなんです。
That's nice. Well, goodbye. Come on, you two, let's go.
でも、兄さんのクラスメートの方なんですよね。
I have no association with her.
そうですよ。なんで無視していこうとするんですか？
Because I'm not going down your route, am I?
よかったら4人で投稿しましょう。
For a moment, I thought I saw a mischievous glint in Kosaki-san's eyes. In the end, the four of us ended up making our way to school together. Now is not the time. Yeah, we're not going down Ale's route yet. Oi. Intentionally falling a bit behind Uta and Kosaki-san, I turned to whisper to Ale.
何ですか？
Don't give me that. What do you think you're playing at, coming to school with us? And you were stalking out the front of my house too.
だってつむぐさんばっかりずるいんですもん。私だってお友達と楽しく投稿したいです。
Yeah, but we're not friends, you know? Friends? It's just my little sister and my junior at work.
細かいことはいいんです。みんなで仲良く投稿するの私憧れてたんです。佐久間先輩と小泉先輩、2人
Nothing.
で何を相談されてるんですか？
Ooh,
もしかして4人で投稿することに不都合か？
no. It's only her that's the problem. Gee. Kosaki-san observed at me with great interest.
兄さん、まさかその女性と2人だけで投稿したいんですか？
No, I was thinking that about you. Because I'm going down your route.
そうなんですか？
Not yet. Stop getting carried away, of course not. And stop blushing.
佐久間先輩と小泉先輩ってただのクラスメートにしてはずいぶん仲がいいですよね。
Right. I mean, we do sleep in the same room. That's ridiculous.
そうですよ。お隣のいすずさんとも最近はあまり話していないみたいなのに。
Don't say that, but it's true. That's... Well, you know why that is, Uta.
はい。でもそのことと転校生さんと急接近していることは別の話です。まさか恋人。
She forced me to be friendly with her. Like hell we are. For some reason, it kind of hurt hearing Uta say that. Damn, that's in white text. The most we did was talk around the neighborhood together. Was walk around the neighborhood together the other day, before she transferred in. Since we're neighbors, we got to chat a bit, that's it.
はい、そうです。つむぐさんとは漫画の趣味も合うのでシンパシーを感じてますし。それが運命というものなのでは。
No, fatedness is what happens when you write someone's name in the book. Man, Uta doesn't know. Definitely not. That's what I said. Ugh. I really didn't like the way Kosaki-san was staring quietly at me with suspicion. By the time we arrived at school, we were cutting it quite close. Parting ways with Uta and Kosaki-san in the shoe racks, I headed to class when I bumped into a familiar face.
おはようございます、いすずさん。おはよう、小泉さん。
Damn, what a sudden change in music.
あれ？つむちゃんも一緒なんだ。
Yeah, morning.
おはよう。小泉さんと一緒に登校してきたの？
Yeah. But I didn't want to. Yeah, we happened to run into each other, so...
いすずさん、小泉さんなんて他人行儀ですし、私のことはエイルって呼んでください。
Don't look at me like that.
いいの？ありがとう。じゃあ、エイルちゃんって呼ぶね。そういえば、どうして私の名前を？昨日、あんまり話せなかったのに。つむぐさんからお話を聞いています。お隣さんなんですよね。
Ale seems way too cheeky for my liking. Yeah, it's great. I mean, it sucks because I like Uta more.
つむちゃんから？
Yeah. Suzy tilted her head quizzically. It's not like I was gossiping about you or anything. We were just chatting.
そうなんだ。つむちゃん、エイルちゃんと世間話したり、一緒に登校するくらいの仲なんだ。
Oh, well that backfired. Did you just get to school too, Suzu?
そういえば、通学路で気づけたら一緒に登校できたのに。
As I deliberately changed the subject, Ale hopped on board too, looking somewhat relieved. Some angel of love she was. Couldn't she have backed me up backed me up herself?
私は部活の朝練でもっと早くから来てたの。でも片付けとかしてたら教室戻るのが遅くなっちゃって。
Right.
なるほど、そういうことでしたか。部活頑張ってるんですね。
Suzu's the ace of the track club after all.
そんなことないよ。私はまだ全然遅いから。
How fast do you want to be? Anyway, We should get to class. The bell's gonna ring soon.
うんそうだね
So did you mean what you said when you said you liked Guten more? I haven't... no.
なんだか無理やり話題を切り上げられたような
Ignoring Ael's pouting, I headed for the classroom. Uta wasn't here when I said anything. Hearing Isuzu happily talk about track club was too much for me at the moment. Right now, I've got other problems to worry about. What do you mean that makes it worse? It's just banter between girls. It's just banter between my harem. She devoted. A terrible calamity that could quite possibly affect the rest of my life going forward. Convincing myself of this, I turned my thoughts toward the love note. Lunch break. In the mood to eat alone today, I turned down Masora's invitation and headed for the rooftop. According to the love note, it was best that I avoided contact with her. Wait. That makes no sense. According to the love note, it was best that I avoided contact with her as much as possible after all. Shouldn't you hang out with me more? True. But the love note said to avoid Lomiel. So what does Masora's name have anything to do with? It says her, so it's not referring to Masora. But this is just... this sentence doesn't make sense. It was best that I avoided contact with her. With who? There is no subject that establishes that the sentence establishes. It would be better to stay with Masora. True. It should say it would be best that I avoid contact with Ael as much as possible after all. Man. That's like a grammatical error. But nevertheless.
相変わらず美味しそうなお弁当ですね
See, the sentence makes even less sense because Ael's right here. Hang on, I need to reread this sentence. According to the love note, it was best that I avoided contact with her as much as possible. But nevertheless, right, sure. What are you doing here?
まあまあ細かいことはいいじゃないですか
You know what? I'll let it cook a bit. ...
毎日手作りのお弁当を用意するなんて立派な妹さんですよね
Yeah, you're right. I should be hanging out with her instead of you. Yeah, I know. I'm proud to have a sister like her. I picked up a piece of fried chicken and tossed it into my mouth as I replied. It was superb, both crispy and juicy without being oily either.
ぐるー本当に美味しそうですね
You are not taking any of my food. Ale stepped toward me, licking her lips.
よかったら私のお弁当と交換しませんいちごジャムたっぷりの一品なんですけど
No, I don't think so. New text. Yeah. But you know, I don't know how far I got into Ale's route. Hell no! Ale's lunch was just a simple sandwich I'd made for her, consisting of strawberry jam spread between 2 pieces of bread. Yikes. No wonder she wants more than just bread and jam. She might have been a freeloader, but I wasn't so cruel to force her to go hungry for lunch. No, I got through like... I don't know how far. But even so, I'd have to be crazy to want to trade Uta's bento for that. Munch, munch, munch. Yeah, I...
わあちょっと私の食べる分がなくなるじゃないですか
Why are you eating the plastic box? Why are you eating the plastic box too? There was never going to be any for you to begin with.
そんなちょっとくらい分けてくれてもいいじゃないですか居候の身でずうずうしいのは承知してますから私にも妹さんの絶品お弁当を分けてくださいよ
Ale is somewhat dense too in some strange areas. In every area. Ale groveled pathetically. Was this girl really even an angel? My doubts only seemed to grow that more. Wait. My doubts only seemed to grow the more time I spent with her. Yeah. Well, klutzy is probably a better word, like the title. Yeah. My Klutzy Cupid. Oh, alright, fine. But only little.
本当ですかつむぐさんいついい人
Reluctantly, I handed over my bento.
いただきます
I shouldn't have to tell you this, but don't eat the whole thing. She's eating all of it. She's eating the box as well! Oh my god. I've only had half of it myself, alright?
分かってますよ
No, you don't. And don't talk with your mouth full.
少しお腹が満たされました
You ate all of it! Oh, glad to hear. Too bad it cost me my lunch, though. Hopefully this should tide her over until dinner time.
そういえば関節キスしちゃいましたね
No. Don't say that. What?
つむぐさん私の食べかけが恥ずかしいのなら残りも私が
Yeah, right. Nice try. I shoved my bento back and wolfed down the remaining food.
ほんとためらいないですね天使との関節キスですよもっとドキドキしませんか
We aren't even in your route! Oh my god.
今鼻で笑いましたねもう怒りましたからその最後まで残してる卵焼きを強奪させていただきます
Hey, you little... We grappled with each other, engaged in a fierce battle.
卵焼きは私のものです
Catching me off guard, Ale managed to climb on top of me in the blink of an eye. Oh, her arms are strong. I'd been holding back somewhat since she was a girl. But in the end, she took my bento from me with ease.
観念してくださいラスト1個の卵焼きは私が美味しくいただきます
And
か
then I
ら
pick her up and throw her off the roof. Don't worry about it, she can fly. And then she hits the ground and she dies. You fiend.
これもすべてつむぐさんが関節キスをないがしろにしたのが悪いんですよ
Like I'd care about a thing like that.
兄さんと関節キス
No! Uta's here as well. Why is she spying on me? Huh? I turned toward the entrance of the rooftop to see Uta standing there, stuck still. Uta, what are you doing here?
兄さんの低層の危機を感じ、馳せ参じてきました。
Yeah? Is that your excuse? Seriously?
嘘です。
Uh-oh.
本当は家庭科の時間に作ったクッキーを届けに来たんです。
Her grip tightened on the small bag of cookies she was holding.
なるほど、調理実習ですか。通りで授業中からいい匂いが。
Was food the only thing this girl ever thought about?
教室へ行ったら、マソラさんから兄さんは屋上にいると聞きまして。
I'm about to jump off the International Space Station.
兄さんにサプライズプレゼントをするつもりで LINE で連絡せずに来たんですけど。
Well, I don't think jumping off the International Space Station will pan out the way you think. Would Uta believe? Sure.
逆にサプライズされちゃいました。まさか兄さんが別の女とねっとり絡み合ってるなんて。
The light seemed to vanish from Uta's eyes. For the record, though, I wasn't passionately embracing anybody. I was simply being relieved of my lunch, against my will. Now I see why the love note had told me to be careful around Love Miel. This must be what it had been trying to warn me about. But it was too late. But it was too late to regret my actions now. My fate was sealed the moment I decided to show her charity.
というか兄さん、エイルさんとはどういう関係なんですか?
It's nothing. It's not what you think. She's trying to steal my food. We're classmates. That's all.
ただのクラスメートが関節キスしたり馬乗りになってきたりするんですか?
It's not what it looks like. Well, no, but.
まあまあ、落ち着いてください。怒っても状況は変わりませんよ。
That's not helping.
それをあなたが言うんですか? さっさと私の兄さんから
I'm gonna throw you off the roof.
それで兄さん、エイルさんは本当にただのクラスメートなんですか?
That's what I said. We just happen to be in the same class, that's all.
それにしてはもっと深い間柄に見えますが。
No, it's not like that. Uta could be strangely perceptive at times. Yeah, she is your sister. Perhaps because we've lived together for so long, she had always seemed to know when I was lying.
つむぐさんの言う通り、私たちはそんな深い関係じゃないですよ。
Yeah, see? Good, keep that up, Elle.
私とつむぐさんは出会ってまだ日が浅いんですから。ただちょっと他の人には言えない秘密を共有しちゃったり、運命共同体みたいになってるだけです。
That isn't helping! Stop talking! Who let her cook? Oh my god.
それ十分すぎるほど特別な
Uta shouted toward the sky.
ちょっと兄さん、話が違うじゃないですか。
Relax, Uta. She's just making a dumb joke. I couldn't help but cower as she glared at me. Look, Ale and I are basically complete strangers. I don't even remember her name half the time.
ちょっとそれは言い過ぎじゃないですか?
Ale's cheek puffed with indignation at my words.
私たち同じ布団で寝た仲じゃないですか。
No! Stop cooking! Who let her cook, man? That never happened! You just fell onto my futon because of all your tossing and turning. First of all, are you even trying to back me up here? All you've been doing is complicating things even more.
兄さんと同期
No, that's
そんなの不健全です絶対に許せません
She's talking about a dream she had. Hold on, it's not what you're thinking, Uta.
今の兄さんはちょっと信じられません私だって
Why can't
私だって兄さんと一緒に寝たいのに
Why'd the music stop? Everyone knew she was gonna say that. Huh?
兄さんのやり
Throwing a bag of cookies at me, Uta ran off back into the school.
ああクッキー完全に割れちゃってますね
I looked back at the bag. What were undoubtedly meant to be heart-shaped cookies had now tragically crumbled into pieces. While I'm sure they still tasted great, it was still a sad sight to see. Our fatedness has definitely gone down after that whole fiasco, I'll bet.
まあ下がってるでしょうねつむぐさん妹さんのことが気になるなら次からはちゃんと気をつけてください
What do you mean? This is your fault! What? This entire thing is your fault! And then I throw her off the roof. She reeled in pain as I flicked her on the forehead as hard as I could. After all the damage she'd done, this was the least she deserved. How am I gonna fix this mess? You have the love note. I was seriously starting to wish I could return the love note to heaven and love me along with it. Seems like she's still upset, huh? Even after coming home, Uta had continued to mope in sullen silence. Ever the dutiful sister, however, she'd still deigned to make dinner for us as always. Maybe I should just leave her alone for today. It was almost time for bed anyway. Suddenly, my eyes fell upon the love note lying on the top of my desk. Something good may happen if you visit Uta's room tomorrow night. If I remember correctly, that's what the love note had said last time. Alright, I guess it couldn't hurt to check on her, up on her at least. I was a little annoyed having to dance to the love note's tune, but I'd be lying if I wasn't curious to see what would happen. Now then, what could I say to Uta to get back into her good graces? Could you at least, I don't know, check the love note first? I racked my brain as I made my way to her room. Arriving at her door, I raised my hand to knock when suddenly... Uh-huh. Was I imagining things? I felt like I heard a sudden lewd moan just now. For a moment I hesitated, wondering if it was best to turn back. But against my better judgment, I found myself cautiously opening her door and peering inside. It's not a CG. It's not a black screen. It's safe.
今までの人生で一番のオナニーだったかも。
It's not like there would have been a scene before. It's not like there would have been a scene in between these two, these two that definitely wouldn't be in the all ages version. There was. I never would have guessed.
どうしてだろう。やっぱりお昼のことがあったからかな。ですがやっぱり妄想の中で兄さんに
Stop talking! Stop! I'm glad I'm not reading this.
オナニーは最高ですね。
God fucking damn it. Is that what she calls it? Well, she's free to call it whatever she likes, I suppose.
やっぱりオナ ナニーはストレス解消に最適ですね。
Why is she talking about it?
そう、本当にオナニーは。
Oh, now you notice me.
は
Oh, never mind.
あ、本当何やってんだろう私。
Talk about snapping back to reality. I don't blame her though.
冷静に考えて、年頃の女の子のストレス発散方法がオナニーってどうなんでしょうか。
What are you cooking?
乙女的にかなりアウトな気がするんですけど、それにシーツに何も敷かずにオナニーしちゃったし。
She stared down at her soaked bed sheets with a solemn expression.
私この状態で寝るんですか？この時間から洗濯とか無理ですし、兄さんにバレたら腹切り確定ですし。
That's going a little far.
替えのシーツとかありましたっけ？もう潮吹きなんてしちゃうから。
Stop! Shut
いや
up!
気持ちよかったんですけどね。すっごい気持ちよかったんですけど。とりあえず新しいパンツ履こう。
With a hollow look in her eyes, she went over to a drawer and started fishing for a new pair of underwear. Wait, what the hell am I still doing peeking? What the hell am I doing still peeking? Coming back to my senses, I quickly stepped away from her door. We might be siblings, but there was still certain boundaries I shouldn't cross. But that said... My cock was painfully, uncontrollably erect even now. To think that Uta was masturbating to the thought of me of all people. Does this mean what I think it does? Does Uta see me as more than just her brother? Is that why she was calling out my name so much? All ages version. I was able to recall the scene from before immediately. I couldn't because we didn't get to see it. In fact, I'd probably never forget it for the rest of my life. Yeah, we definitely all saw it, right? It would have been funny. I chugged a glass of water in order to cool down the burning heat in my body. Still though, what am I gonna do now? I'd always known that Uta was extremely fond of me, perhaps almost unusually so. But even so, I never would have imagined that her affections extended this far. Me and Uta, huh? I decided to try and calm down and organize my thoughts about her. First of all, Uta was a great cook. She was always kind and attentive too. I always felt at ease around her, and I always enjoyed spending time with her as well. Her boobs weren't the biggest, but she was undeniably pretty girl, and her voice was equally as sweet and cute. Above all else, she was someone who loved me for me, despite everything she had going for her. Huh, now that I think about it, isn't Uta actually my ideal woman? Hold on, what the hell am I saying? I hadn't calmed down at all. Pouring myself another glass of water, I downed it in a single gulp. However, the burning in my body... the burning in my body, didn't seem to abate at all. Uta's my sister. Even if we're not blood related, we're still... But wait, since we're not blood related, maybe it's not out of the question after all. No. We might only be step-siblings, but that's still that's still a moral gray zone. No matter how much I thought about it, I couldn't come to a rational conclusion. I guess it isn't the best time to be thinking about it when I'm horny, though. Right now, just the mere thought of Uta. The thrill of seeing her masturbating was so strong that my dick remained rock hard even now. Even though she's my little sister, that was just way too sexy. I'm not going to be able to think of anything else tonight. Guess there's no helping it. I'll have to jerk off too before I go to bed. Once I rub one out and get some sleep, my head should clear a bit.
あ、つむぐさん、まだ起きてたんですね。
Yeah, just do it while Elle's sleeping. Alright. Love Me Elle was still here. Seeing Uta masturbate had been such a shock that I'd completely forgotten about her.
ところでつむぐさん、
What?
なんでおちっちん立ってるんですか？
Why are you looking? She asked innocently while staring at the obvious tent in my pants. Guys just get erections sometimes. It can happen anywhere. It's true, you know. A guy's upper half and lower half are like two different creatures. Sometimes instinct just overrides reason and well...
大変ですね。
Clearly not listening to a word I was saying, Love Me Elle pulled out her phone and began dialing a certain number.
110 と。
Wait, you idiot. Are you seriously calling the police?
だってですよ。こんな時間にシリアス顔でフル勃起してる人なんて異常者じゃないですか。
You're in my room! It's not like that, okay? This happens to people all the time.
そんな人がはびこっていたらこの世はおしまいです。世界を救うためにもつむぐさんにはここで散ってもらいます。
That's not gonna save anybody. Look, just put down the phone already.
いやー、おちっち立たせたまま追いかけてこないでくださいよ。
Yeah, this is not whispering. It took some doing, but I somehow managed to calm down Love Me Elle. Wait, I somehow managed to calm Love Me Elle down afterward. But as a result, all the lust that had pent up until that point had completely wilted. Thank God, too.
おはようございます。
Oh, I see. I still got up to here. After the rather shocking incident last night, I was having a little trouble keeping my cool around Uta when a familiar voice rang out from the front door. Is Korisaki-san here to pick you up again today?
そうみたいですね。ちょっと玄関見てきます。もしかして今日もみんなで登校でしょうか？
Why are you in the house, man? I very nearly shouted out loud.
安心してください。私、
I know that, but that doesn't mean you can... Listen, you... She might be invisible, but for someone who'd been freeloading for 4 days already, she was running around the place a little too freely for my liking. Not to mention, I'd look like I was talking to myself if I were to have a conversation with her like this.
それよりつむぐさん、クルルさんたちと一緒なら、私も昨日みたいに偶然を装って一緒に登校してもいいですよね。ね。
Right. It seemed kind of suspicious for that to happen 2 days in a row.
目的地はみんな一緒なんですから、私先回りして待ってますね。
Fine. Was walking together really something to be that excited about? With an implicitly cheerful expression, Love Me Elle flew out of the living room.
おはようございます、先輩。お待ちしてました。
Oh, good morning.
よかったら先輩も一緒に登校しませんか？目的地はみんな一緒なんですし。
Love Me Elle had said the same thing. Sure, I don't mind. That okay with you, Uta? People aren't gonna tease you for walking to school with your brother, are they?
よければ。
Mass probation. You sure?
はい、せっかくですし、普段クレルちゃんが一緒じゃなくても私は
Yeah?
兄弟仲が良くていいですね。それじゃあ3人で行きましょう。
You get along a bit too well there. Sure. As I glanced at Kurosaki-san's face, I got the feeling she was up to something. As we were co-workers, I was under the impression I knew what kind of person she was, to some extent, but had she always had this sort of personality? Personality?
皆さん偶然ですね。
Yeah, what a coincidence. Before we'd even taken a few steps, Lemuel, or rather Ale, leapt out from around the corner. That's way too soon, idiot. You may as well have said you were lying in wait to ambush us.
あの方昨日も
No? Haha. Looks like we take the same route to school.
そうだとしても昨日も今日もタイミングが
Ginger ale. Yeah. Ugh, I knew it. I need to think of something to say fast.
うーん
Gee.
おはようございます小泉先輩。
Her plans are ruined! Oh my god. Kurosaki-san's eyebrows knitted together for a moment, but her expression quickly cleared, and she greeted Ale normally. Hopefully, she just accepted the fate that bumping into Ale wasn't anything too unusual. But that look of skepticism on her face was all too familiar. It was one I saw all the time in a mystery manga. I had a bad feeling about this.
みんなで学校みんなで学校
Ale, on the other hand, just seemed to be delighted walking to school with her friends. Yeah, friends.
それでは教科書の
Oh
次のペ
my
ージを開い
god,
てください。
Kotohina! Minakoshi-sensei's pleasant voice echoed throughout the quiet classroom. Warm rays of spring sunshine spilled through the windows. I was feeling so comfortable that I began to doze off. Suddenly, my eyes wandered towards Saijo-san. Being the honest student that she was focused intently on the lesson at hand. For some reason, though, I got the feeling she seemed a little bit disgruntled than usual. More disgruntled. Yeah, a little more disgruntled than usual. No, perhaps she was troubled about something. About something? I don't think the lesson today was that hard to follow. Maybe she was just pretending to pay attention while actually thinking about something else.
お昼休みですね。今日のお弁当は何でしょうか。
Don't get your hopes up, I'm not giving you any.
なんでですか。お昼ご飯抜きで私がひもじい思いをしてもいいと。
Stop shouting, will you? You're attracting too much attention. A few people were glancing curiously in our direction. For the time being, I escaped into the hallway.
兄さん。
Oh, hey! What are you doing here? I don't see you hanging around the second floor too often.
クルルちゃんが兄さんと一緒にお昼ご飯を食べたいと言って。
She was?
はい。先輩のことが気になるので。
What do you mean by that? Huh? Yeah.
おやおや、つむぐさんってばモテますね。
Well, it all started ever since this visual novel started. This girl's face was pissing me off.
ああ、大丈夫。うたちゃんからお兄さんを奪おうなんて全然思ってないから。
Yeah, we're not going down your route yet, so...
私は別にそんな心配は。
Uta's eyes flicked toward me. I wasn't really sure how to respond to that look. But remembering the scene from yesterday, I could feel my own face grow hot too.
みんなでお昼ご飯嬉しいですね。どこで食べますか？
What makes you think we're all eating together?
ダメですか？ダメなんですか？
Shut up! Curse those puppy dog eyes. Even Uta was using her feminine charms against me. Perhaps the reason these girls seemed so unusually cute today was due to a certain angel of love following me around. Or so I mused to myself as the four of us relocated to the rooftop.
もうエイルさん、お弁当を忘れたからって兄さんのを取らないでください。私のをあげますから。本当ですか？嬉しいです。そこまでするとは言ってません。
The prospect of eating lunch with her friends seemed to have Ale in extremely high spirits. Ignoring Uta's reluctance, she continued leaning forward with her mouth wide open. Meanwhile, apparently unconcerned with rescuing her friend from this pushy upperclassman, Kosaki-san simply observed Ale with a keen interest. The sharpness of her gaze resembled that of a veteran detective you might find in a manga. I hoped I was wrong about this, lol. Wait. But say Kosaki.
一日経ってすっかり味が染みましたね。なんでこれが昨日作ったものだってわかるんですか？
Yeah, Uta. I mean, yeah, Ale. How do you know?
それはその。
Gee, this idiot.
ふむ。
Uh-oh, Kosaki-san's... Wait. Kosaki-san's were gleaming. Kosaki-san's eyes were gleaming like a certain famous detective who'd found a major clue. Jesus Christ. Oh, you know, since yesterday's dinner was so delicious, I had to brag about it to her on a rhyme. That's how she knew.
そうですそうです。ライムで写真を見たんです。お肉多めでお兄さんへの愛を感じましたよ。
Yeah.
どうしてお肉多めだって知ってるんですか？兄さん、晩ご飯を写真に撮るような習慣ないですよね。
I took pictures. I took a picture of it while you were in the bath. It really was delicious. You should definitely make it again sometime. I grabbed Uta by the shoulders. Your cooking never disappoints. I truly appreciate it. I look forward to it every day.
そうですか。兄さんがそう言うなら頑張ります。
Phew. Looks like I managed to divert Uta's suspicion for the time being. Now the question now was... No! How was I going to fool Kosaki-san, whose thoughts already appeared to be racing ahead as she sat quietly by herself.
ウタさん、今日のお弁当のデザートイチゴでしたよね。私に一粒ください。なんで知って、勝手につまもうとしないでください。二人取り分けてあげますから。
Turning away from the other two as they returned to their meal, Kosaki-san drew closer toward me.
先輩。
No. Yeah? I felt myself tensing up.
放課後またここに来てください。恋美先輩と一緒に。
What? Ale, why?
ご心配なく時間は取らせませんから。
Well, alright, fine. I had a bad feeling about this, but I accepted nonetheless. We arrived on the roof. It was deserted. Since he would come here immediately after homeroom, it appeared Kosaki-san had yet to show up. Listen, we're gonna do exactly like we discussed, alright?
分かってます。私は黙ってつむぐさんの言うことにうなずくだけですよね。
Why do you look so unhappy about it?
だって私はつむぐさんの恋のサポートをするのが役目なんですよ。
Yeah, well, you've been doing a bang-up job of that, haven't you?
もっと私に頼ってください。
No, because the last time I tried to rely on you, you ruined my chances with Uta. Until she masturbated. But that's beside the point. Maybe if you actually were reliable for once.
なるほど。
She's just standing on the roof.
話は聞かせていただきました。先輩。
No!
クルルさん。先に来てこっそり隠れていたんです。
What, bruh?
人がいない状態ならきっと油断して秘密を喋ってくれるかもとは思いましたが、まさかこんなにあっさりうまくいくなんて思いませんでした。なんですかこの名探偵っぽいセリフ。漫画で読んだことあります。
Shame. I never thought I'd be on the receiving end, though. Whenever the detective revealed their strategy like this, it means he'd cornered the criminal. In other words, we'd been caught in the act.
クルル、ずっと気になってたんです。先輩が美人転校生と妙に親しいなって。美人転校生だなんて。
That's not what you should be focusing on. Oh, hush you.
最初は右も左もわからない転校生に親切にした青春系ボーイミーツガールあるあるだと思ってました。
Yeah, your typical boy meets girl scenario.
でもそれにしてはやけに親しすぎます。
No. We're not really that close, though.
そうですよね。
Stop looking so disappointed. We're the ones who are gonna be in trouble if we don't manage to fool her.
不思議だったんです。うたちゃんも知らない交友関係が先輩にあるなんて。バイト先での出会いなら絹店長やお狐先輩がネタにしないわけがありません。
Right, yeah. Well, I can't deny that.
恋美先輩の転校と時も同じくして先輩が部屋で独り言を言っているとうたちゃんが心配していました。
Uh-huh, yeah.
いちごジャムの消費量も増えていると。
No? Is that so?
なぜかこっそりお夜食を部屋に運んでいるようだとか。
Wait, what? No? I'm a grown boy after all.
恋美先輩いちごが好きなんですよね。はい、大好きです。
What? Stop talking!
佐久間先輩は別にいちごに目がないってことはないですよね。
That's not true. I love strawberries. They're delicious.
今日のお弁当のいちご恋美先輩に全部あげてましたよね。佐久間先輩恋美先輩を家にかくまっているでしょう。どうしましょうつむぐさん、バレバレですよ。
Well, she does now.
やっぱり。
God damn it. Why do you have to open your fat mouth? This clueless angel was the type of person who wasn't fit to play the role of the criminal or the detective in a mystery novel.
それに加えて先ほどの恋のサポートという言葉、口頭無形ではありますが、全ての不可能を除外して最後に残ったものが真実です。
Uh-huh.
たとえ
Yeah.
それがどんなに奇妙なことでも。
Yeah, that's what Conan says. I think.
恋見先輩、あなたは佐久間先輩のもとに現れた居候系ラブコメヒロインなんですね。そこまで推理されてしまったならもう隠せませんね。
Yeah. Hey, don't just give in like that. What the hell was a deadbeat rom-com heroine anyway? It was baffling how she was able to say something so absurd without batting an eye.
安心してください、先輩方。
What do you mean?
クルル、もっといろんなことを経験したいだけです。
Oh. Huh?
先輩も知っての通り、クルル引っ込み思案なんです。
Yeah, I can tell. Oh, well, I guess. When she had first been working at the restaurant, she had a very hard time dealing with customers. Even opening up to her fellow co-workers had taken quite some time.
でもクルル、もっと世の中のいろんなことを知りたいんです。もっともっと人間として成長したいんです。
I see.
だから面白そうなことや自分が知りたいと思ったことには積極的になりたくて、先輩と恋見先輩がやろうとしてるのは絶対に面白いことだってクルルの心のアンテナが反応したんです。
Yeah, but what's the antenna on your head telling you? Antenna?
だからクルルも仲間に入れてください。絶対お役に立ちますから。
Even if you say that.
感動しました。人間として成長したいというクルルさんの心意気。
Bruh. Oi.
つむぐさんの周りには可愛くて恋愛にうってつけの子がいっぱいいるのになかなか進展しなくて困ってたんです。
Giving me that look wasn't helping. Wait a minute, time out. I hurriedly pulled Ale toward me.
なんですかつむぐさん、ここまでバレたなら白状するのが少年漫画のセオリーですよ。
What? Stop getting so excited about this. Why was she so keen on being in a manga-like situation when she was already an extraordinary being herself? Ah.
恋天使とかラブノートの話をしても信じてもらえないでしょうけど、つむぐさんも未だに疑ってくるくらいですし。
You've only got yourself to blame for that.
でも奥手なつむぐさんの恋を応援してくれる協力者がいたら心強いんじゃないですか。
Shut up.
何せおちっちんの精子がかかってますし。
Stop. Don't bring it up.
何かエッチな話をしてませんか。
No, you didn't. Just give us another minute, please. Keep your voice down, Ale.
ごめんなさい。だけどいかがですか。クルルさんは妹さんとも仲良しですし、何か困ったことがあったら助けてくれるかも。
With Ale living at my house for the time being, it was true that there was a constant risk of discovering her. Having a trusted friend of hers on our side could certainly prove useful. After all, I didn't want her to suspecting something going on between me and Ale. I suppose you're right. It would be nice to have another person to help. No offense, but you're not exactly the most reliable when it comes to romance.
何ですかそれは。
How do I say this? Your shit.
失礼なことは言われましたけど、とにかく納得していただけましたか。 クルル、仲間に入れてもらえるんでしょうか。ほら、こんなに期待の眼差しを向けてくる可愛い後輩を無理にするんですか？ダメですか、先輩。
Alright. I guess I've got no choice.
さすがです。つむぐさん、なんだかんだ言って優しいんですから。
However, you can't breathe a word of this to anyone. I mean it. Especially not to the people whose names I've written in the love note. Uta, Uta, and Uto. Not only would that be embarrassing, it'd be a little awkward if they found out I was somewhat interested in them. Especially not to Uta. And especially not to Uta. And how could I even forget about Uta? In a lot of ways, it could threaten our relationship as siblings.
協力者がいれば、
Step
私がグラグラしながら
siblings.
漫画
You
を
need
読んだ
to.
り、学園生活を満喫する時間も増えますね。
Great. So that's what you were after all along, wasn't it? This little.
冷たい目で見ないでください。つむぐさんが運命の人と結ばれてほしいって思ってます。
Sure.
私のラブチャームを100にするためにも。
Sure. Why is it that everything always comes back to being goes back to being about you? For the 100th time. For the 100th time, I wondered if this girl is even an angel at all. If anything, her unbridled behavior reminded me more of a little gremlin. She does look like Iron Mouse. I mean... Well, anyway, it's about time we explain the situation to her.
ありがとうございます、先輩。
Her eyes were sparkling. I'd never seen Kosaki-san act this way. What do you mean, what about Iron Mouse? I didn't say anything. No, that's not what I said. Because Iron Mouse is a gremlin. You're hesitating? What do you mean? Also, it's you are. Ugh. I'd always thought she was a shy, quiet girl. To take a side. Yeah, be honest, I am. I'm honest with Uta. Yeah, and Uta isn't real. I mean, she is a real character in this game. To think a side of her like this existed.
では、詳しいお話は私から。
Yeah? Elle made a show of clearing her throat. I didn't like the sound of that.
実はつむぐさんは90日以内に恋人を作らないと性不能になってしまう奇病にかかっているんです。
Oh, yeah, did I? Strange condition? Oi.
私はそんなつむぐさんを救うためにやってきた居候系ラブコメヒロインなん
Right,
ですよ。
yeah. You realize that isn't a compliment, right?
先輩、クルルが知らないうちにそんな面白いかわいそうな病気に。
His balls will explode in 90 days if he doesn't have sex. I'm sorry, did he just say funny?
クルルさんも私と一緒につむぐさんの恋のサポートをしてください。わかりました。クルル、頑張ります。
Dot dot dot. I didn't know whether this was a direct result of Love Miel's arrival or not. But things around me seem to be getting livelier and livelier by the day. These girls are giving him a run for his money. Yeah, you could say that again. Guru transition. Nice day today. I left the house early this morning, leaving Ale behind while she slept. I'd even left before Uta, and before Cossack-san could show up, too. Sure is tranquil. Lately, it felt like the only thing I got to spend on my own was when I was taking a bath. I missed having some peace and quiet to myself. Speak of the devil. Masora. Morning. Yeah, I guess it has. Well, it's a long story. Thanks. Masora and I had normally screwed around a lot, but when it came down to it, he was pretty reliable. He was a reliable friend. What do you mean by screwed around a lot? Why is this dude so cute anytime he comes on screen? I don't understand. I don't know, maybe it's because they drew him that way. If I were to confide in anyone, it would be him, but if I told him I was having love troubles, even he would probably tease me. Yikes. This time another voice called out to us. There's only one person in the world who called me Tsuma-chan. Morning, Isuzu. Bruh, why does the music change every time she shows up? It's her theme song, I think. Yeah, but it's jarring because it doesn't change for anyone else. Right, there's a math quiz? Oh yeah, I almost forgot about that. Since our proficiency tests are coming up, we've been getting a lot more homework these days. She's not on screen with multiple heroines that often, I think that's why. Sure. I guess. Yeah, but you haven't done Sumu's route, have you? Well, for the common round, I meant. Yeah. But it's not like Masora's theme plays every time he's on screen. Alright, guess I wouldn't mind a bit of serious studying. Why would Isuzu have a theme if none of the other girls don't? And Masora, who is the common route. That's why I said and Masora. Isuzu broke into a wide smile. She sure seemed happy to hear. She sure seemed happy to hear it. It wasn't like I was particularly smart enough to teach her or anything, though. But ever since I quit the club, I suppose we hadn't had many opportunities to sit down and chat. Me, Suzu, and Masora. Like Masora had said earlier, this was the first time the three of us had gone to school together. Part of it was because I've only become good friends with Masora after I'd gotten injured. And I'd mostly stopped talking to Isuzu back then. Rika has like the least screen time lol so far. Yeah. Rika's like a background character. If you don't choose her out properly. But now the three of us were chatting and walking to school together. It feels kind of weird though. Same with the Suzu. Yeah. With that let me yell, I feel like this might never have happened. For better or worse, it looks like... For better or for worse, a lot of things have changed. Ever since she showed up. Becoming able to talk with Isuzu normally again was one of them. Perhaps she wasn't an angel of love. Just for show after all. What's going on? When we arrived at school, we were met with the sound of high-pitched squealing. Yeah, same eyes. And also, she's not in the guide, but Rink is. There's a group of girls surrounding someone or something and kicking up quite a fuss. New transfer student?
エイルちゃんの翌日に転校してきた先輩がいるんだよ。エイルちゃんと一緒で外国から来た人らしいよ。すっごくかっこいいんだって。
Two new transfer students at this time of year? It was unusual to say the least. Could it be more than just a coincidence? Is this... Finally, I was able to catch sight of the person in the middle of it all. I think he is the Archangel. Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
綺麗な人だね。本当だ。女の子が騒ぐのもちょっとわかるかも。
Is he looking at me? For some reason, he appeared to be smiling in our direction. Man, this guy's looking at me. Not at Masora or Isuzu, however. Rather, it seemed as though that smile was directed toward me.
なんか今、つむぐに微笑みかけてなかった？
No! Archangel route, I wish.
つむちゃん、あの人にも会ったことあるの？
No. This is my first time meeting, or rather, seeing him. As far as I could recall, I've never laid my eyes on him before. I'd have remembered if I had. After all, he looked like a damn celebrity.
もしかして好かれちゃったとか？
What?
ほら、つむぐ、いきなりエイルちゃんにも好かれちゃったわけだし。そっか。つむちゃんって海外から来る人に好かれる何かを持ってるのかな？
What? What are you cooking? Imagine Masora had the scenes, lol. IDK how I would feel about that, TBH. Let him cook. Masora is hot enough. Yeah, right.
そうかな。
Oh, yeah,
つ
right.
むちゃん、優しいし。
The back end, I guess.
え
See, now you get
優
it.
しくはないと思うけど。もしかしていすずちゃんにだけ優しいのかな？
Look, this conversation's getting off track. Haha, get it? Because we're on a track and field. We better get we'd better get to class soon, or we won't have time to review.
そうだね、行こっか。
教室にエイルちゃんがいたら何か聞けるかもしれないし。
Maybe. As we headed to class, I took one last look back at the transfer student. The second person to transfer here in a week. Those strangely handsome features, that faint air of otherworldliness. There was something suspicious about him. Perhaps he was the same as Ale. Perhaps he wasn't human either. Am I overthinking things? I really didn't want to believe that such extraordinary beings were popping up everywhere now. But having said that, I couldn't stop those doubts from lingering in my mind for the rest of the day. Man, this guy's smart with some shit.
みんなで登校嬉しいな嬉しいな。こうも毎日偶然登校時間が一緒になりますかね。もしかして何か裏があるんじゃ。
It's just a coincidence.
クルルはわざわざ迎えに来てるけど、小泉先輩はご近所さんなんだよね。
Find out more about the Archangel and Nails route? Probably. I mean, you'd expect it to. Well, actually, you'd expect to learn about the Archangel during the common route. During the story.
目的地も修行時間もみんな一緒なんだから、時間が重なるのなんてよくあることだよ。そういうものなのかな。
Maybe a little. As usual, Kosaki-san knew exactly what to say. Today was a fine spring day and the four of us made our way to school like always. I guess walking to school peacefully by myself these days is too much to ask. So, like, we just skipped a whole day after Tsumugu went to class yesterday. Even leaving the house early meant possibly running into Masora or Isuzu. It reminded me of... Wait. It remained to be seen whether this was the influence of a certain angel of love, however.
何ですか、あの集まりは。お祭りですか？
Huh? What are you... Oh, again, huh? I couldn't help but snort as I noticed the crowd of girls. In the center of them all was obviously him. He's smiling at me again. That mysterious transfer student.
後ろアンジュ先輩ですよ。小泉先輩が入学してきた翌日に転校してきたんです。
Anju Ushiro. Right. You sure know everything that goes on at school, huh?
もう兄さん、クルルちゃんじゃなくても学園の女子なら誰でも知ってますよ。
Well, the girl that I was walking with yesterday didn't say anything about his name.
すごくかっこいい転校生が来たって一日足らずで女子の話題の中心になっちゃったんですから。
Looks like there's at least one girl here who missed the memo, though. Fuck.
私、リアルの男性より漫画のキャラの方が好きなので。
Hey, she's just like you, but with girls. See, you can relate to each other. I was waiting for it. That's your excuse? So much for being my information gatherer. Even though she was an angel, she knew even less. She knew even less than everyone else. Suddenly, he didn't say anything. TBH, she is my third favorite. I thought you hated Ale. Like yesterday, the mysterious transfer student smiled in our direction again. But this time, however, his smile wasn't directed toward me.
こっちに手を振ってますよ。こっちにというか、小泉先輩に
When it comes to Uta, yeah. Pushing his way through the throng of girls, he gracefully approached
君
us.
は小泉エイル君だね。
Yeah.
そうですけど。
僕の少し前に転校してきたと聞いてるよ。僕は後ろアンジュ。よろしく
Yeah.
ね。
どうもよろしくお願いします。
The two of them shook hands. Weird. Wasn't this guy being a little too over familiar? It was making me kind of annoyed. But even more annoyed were the girls who had been surrounding him. They were staring jealously at Ale, wondering who she was. At this rate, things seemed like they were about to get ugly. I'm Tsurugi Sakuma. Nice to meet you, Ushido-senpai. Wedging myself between them, I forcefully shook his hand.
おや。
Oh yeah? The mysterious transfer student, Andrew Ushido, stared at me curiously.
こちらこそよろしく、つむぐくん。
He gave me a strangely amused smile. Well, we'd better get going.
ああ、またね。
Matane. As he walked off, I heard the sound of footsteps following behind me.
強力なライバル登場。
What do you mean, rival?
お、確かに。あれほどのイケメンが同じ学園にいるとなると、つむぐさんの恋が難しくなるかも。
Don't you talk about. Give me a break. At this rate, I was going to end up a virgin for the rest of my life. What the fuck? Why was this white? Sure, I guess that there's different dialogue because I picked Ale. But if nothing else, I hoped I could keep my genitals working the way they were supposed to. Kururu transition.
つむぐさん、ちょっとお話があるんですけど。
Right. What? As usual, Ale was lazing around reading manga, or so I thought, when she suddenly straightened up and addressed me. I felt myself growing rather nervous.
前につむぐさんがバイトしているお店の店長さんが私にバイトしないかって言ってましたよね。
God damn it. Oh, yeah, I guess she did. Wait, don't tell me you...
私そろそろバイトしたいなと思いまして。
This is a problem. That felt like forever ago. It was 2 days ago. Being stuck with her at home was bad enough. Having to deal with her at work too feels like it'd be rather mentally draining. But that said, it'd also be a load off my mind, not having to worry about her pulling any shenanigans at home while I'm working. As long as we had the same shifts, I wouldn't have to feel so anxious all the time. Can I ask you something first?
はい、なんでしょう。
Is that halo of yours still not fixed yet?
わあ、それ聞いちゃいますか。
Yeah, it's been a few days, so... What's that supposed to mean?
残念ながらまだ治ってないんです。もしかしたら自己修復機能が壊れていたりするのかもしれません。
Of course it is. Right, yeah. Oi oi, you gotta be kidding me.
とりあえずしばらくはまだこの家のご厄介になりそうです。
You could at least try to sound apologetic. Well, I can't. Could at least try to sound apologetic. I heaved a large sigh.
それでバイトの件なんですけど。
If Love Me L got hired and began working separate shifts, I'd finally have some time to spend on my own. And these days, alone time was something I was rather short on. Got high. Maybe getting her a job wasn't such a bad idea. You put capital HUH, which will automatically change it to an emote. And well, considering that you know it changed to an emote, yeah, you don't have 7TV installed. You better TV. Yeah, that's why you use 7TV, because that's what everyone uses. Fine, I'll ask my manager about it tomorrow at work.
本当ですか？嬉しいです。ありがとうございます。
Oh, you don't have 7TV installed. That's why you can't see the emotes unless they're in the chat box under Uta. Just type 7TV. Yeah, just like how you installed Better TV. Better TTV. As I stared at the delighted expression of Love Me L's face, I felt as though I'd made the right decision after all.
俺のキューピッドがポンコツすぎて怖い。
Oh, there's meant to be voices during the transitions. What? Oh, okay. Today was the weekend. I had work starting from noon. I decided to head to the restaurant a little earlier than usual, so that I could talk to Kunu-san about a part-time job for Ale. Good morning. As I entered the break room, I found Kunu-san coincidentally there as well.
おう、おはよう。早かったな。
I was hoping to talk to you about something before my shift started, you see. You have a minute?
なんだ？シフトの調整なら今は難しいぞ。大型連休もあるし、接客慣れてるやつがいないと。
No, it's not like that. It's not that. Could it be that Kunu-san was feeling we were understaffed? It's working. Then, Paimon cookie. If so, that was rather convenient. You remember my classmate Ale Koimi, right? The girl who came here last night?
もちろん
Last
覚
time?
えてるぞ。私は可愛い子の名前は忘れない。
Yeah, that's how you get the
彼
emote.
女がどうした？もしかしてバイトする気になったのか？
Yes. She looked like a frenzied hospital patient. Why can't I have the Kinu-san route, man? But that was just Kino-san being Kino-san. You could say a lot of things about her, but she was undoubtedly passionate about her job. And judging by the way she was eagerly pressing me for an answer, she seemed genuinely excited. Well, yeah, basically. Yesterday she asked me to ask you if it was okay for her to work here.
もちろんいいに決まってるだろう。
What did you say? Never, I'm not gonna read it. Of course it's okay.
早速エイルちゃんに連絡しろ。すぐにここに連れてこい。
Don't you need to think about this a bit more? You're not just agreeing to this because you love being surrounded by cute girls, right?
なんだと？別に私利私欲だけじゃねえぞ。ちょうどホール要員が欲しかったのも事実だ。
Yeah, you're right. And I mean, I'm a guy, so like, it's not entirely correct. Not the only reason. So she wasn't denying it outright. Are you sure about
い
this?
いって言ってるだろ。私に二言はない。
How admirable.
それにお前だって気になること一緒に働けて嬉しいだろ。
No, not really. But I couldn't deny that it'd make my life easier once she started earning her own money. In any case, I was confident Ale would come if I asked her to. Anyway, I'll try giving her a call.
ということで早速やってまいりました。
Yeah, definitely was the moment Ale entered the break room, she gave Kinu-san an energetic bow.
改めまして恋にエイルです。私をここで働かせてください。
Bruh, where's your resume? Bruh. Bruh, you didn't even interview her. That's too fast. Shouldn't you, I don't know, give her some sort of interview at
元気
least?
があっていい。気に入った。採用。
Yeah, she's cute. She's hired.
ありがとうござ
Great.
います。
It seemed like there was no arguing with her. Well, I suppose I should be glad she didn't ask about her address or background or anything like that.
採用おめでとうございます。恋見先輩。
The real world interview process, lol. Nah.
ありがとうございます。これからよろしくお願いします。
Cute, yeah.
こちらこそです。
ここではクルルの方が先輩なんだし、恋見先輩って呼ぶのは変じゃないか？
Yeah. I don't know why she's calling her senpai. Just because they're senpais at school.
そうでしょうか。でも呼び慣れているのですぐには切り替えられないかも。
I don't think it's that big a deal. I'm sure Elle would mess up sooner or later, so it won't take long for other people to realize who the real senpai is.
何ですかその言い草は。
まあバイト仲間同士好きに呼び合ったらいいか。
Yeah, we're all friends
私
here.
はうちのやつらのことは子分だと思ってるからな。呼び捨てにするぞ。
So I can call. Never mind. I'm not gonna. I've been advised to not continue the joke.
わかりました店長。
いい返事だ。
店長
エイル。
Continue.
じゃあ
No.
早速仕事に入るか。クルル、準備を手伝ってやってくれ。マソラが来たら研修を始める。
わかりました。
What? Nothing. What about me? Don't you think? Don't you want my help?
準備って言ったら着替えも含むに決まってるだろ。
Oh.
研修をマソラに頼むのはフロアでイチャイチャされたら困るからだ。
I won't. You could have just said it was because Masora had been working here the longest. That would have been easier to accept. I had to restart stream, it was loading. Well, there shouldn't be any problems on my end. Probably because 7TV. Probably because of 7TV.
小泉先輩、制服はこっちに用意してあります。初めてだとちょっと大変だと思うので、着替え手伝います。
ありがとうございます。
Kosaki-san led Ale into the storage room. I didn't know you could get uniforms prepared in such a short notice.
こういう時のために様々なサイズをストックしてあるんだ。
Not the storage room.
いつ美少女が飛び込みでバイトに来るとも限らないからな。
Yeah. You never know when a cute girl with suspicious origins decides to show up out of nowhere. You might be the only restaurant manager in the world who prepares for something like that, Kinu-san.
そう褒めるな。照れるだろ。
That wasn't a compliment.
つむぐさん、お待たせしました。
As I was restocking the napkins at the dining floor, Love Miel came out of the break room. Finally done changing, are you? ... I need to use the bathroom. Okay.
どうですか、つむぐさん。似合ってますか？
Yeah, it suits you. To be perfectly... What do you mean, wait? Bruh. But you've already played this game. Alright, guess we have to wait. Uta had also climaxed over 100 times, so I stopped counting by now. But this had to be some kind of world record. To be perfectly honest, she looked incredibly cute for a moment. I was even lost for words. Hello, Sense Quartz. How's it going? Thanks for the follow. Probably a bad stream to... this probably isn't the kind of stream you're hoping for. Doesn't help that I'm the only person streaming this family-friendly game. Welcome back, Dexter. Right, yeah. Anyway, let's get back to the family-friendly visual novel that has no adult elements in it at all, and is definitely yeah, family friendly.
私もこんな可愛い服を着ることができてめちゃくちゃ嬉しいです。
Oh dear. Oh, hello delay. Hey, nothing's going on at the moment. It's just family-friendly visual novel. Yeah, you got the lay hooked on visual novels now. How do you feel about that? Both of them seemed utterly satisfied. Looks like it really was a win-win scenario. Oh, a customer. Oh, so I thought, but I was wrong. Delay's got really addicted to visual novels now. It was Masora. Yeah, it's an angel, but only in the figurative sense and nothing literal about it.
何その反応、なんか悪いこと言った？あまりにエールちゃんの制服姿が眩しいから思わず天使って言っちゃっただけなんだけど。
Well, she is an angel, but like you're not meant to know that. Oh, that's what you meant. That scared me for a moment. What the hell is this? Right. Right. Yeah. That scared me for a moment. For obvious reasons, I didn't expect Dale of all people to be called an angel.
それにしてもどうしてエルちゃんが制服着てるの？もしかして。
She's been hired. Spoil it.
私、今日からここでバイトすることになったんです。そうなんだ。じゃあ学園でもここでも一緒だね。そうなんです。よろしくお願いしますね。
Damn, you got the late addicted.
うん、よろしく。バイト仲間が増えて嬉しいな。エイルには今日一日研修を受けてもらう。まそら、着替えたら早速始めてくれ。わかりました。研修とはいえ、今日の給与もちゃんと払うからな。気を引き締めて頑張るんだぞ。はい。
Well, you would expect that. feel like a beast has awakened. That's not a good sign. That's not a good thing. My first day at work, huh? Wait, her first day at work, huh? For some reason, I felt myself thinking back a little on my own first day. But that said, I don't really want to remember those days too much. Finding myself injured and unable to run anymore, I'd been rather depressed back then. Unable to simply stand by and watch Masora, unable to simply stand by and watch Masora had invited me to work at this restaurant instead.
おきつね先輩が来るまで備品置き場などを案内しますね。こっちです。
Going to cause low birth rate crisis worldwide. Yeah, it's already starting in Asia. Let me know if she causes any problems, Kosaki-san.
なんでですか？私困らせたりしませんよ。真面目にバイト頑張ります。
Yeah, but that's exactly what I'm worried about.
それじゃあまずは声出しから言ってみよう。
Once he had finished changing, Kosaki-san handed off Ale to Masora. Without further ado, we launched her into training.
声出しですか？
そう。
Yes,
接
vocal
客業
calls.
はまず元気な挨拶から。お客さんが来たら扉についてるベルが鳴るから、接客中じゃない時は元気に挨拶してね。
なるほど。わかりました。ご挨拶の仕方教えてください、マソラさん。
オッケー。じゃあ僕の言うことを復唱してね。いらっしゃいませ。
いらっしゃいませ。
Irashaimase. That's not that hard.
ダメだよエールちゃん。照れずにもっと元気よくいつものエールちゃんらしくいこう。
Yeah, you need to put it like this. Irashaimase. And then
はい、師匠。
それじゃあもう一回。
you need to put more oomph into it. Yeah, like that.
いらっしゃいませ。
Yeah,
あ、
sure.
今のはいい感じ。
Yeah, you still got a bit more work to do.
本当ですか？ありがとうございます、師匠。
Look at the characters I like. Don't look at the characters Dexter likes. Dot dot dot. Oh, this is just weird. I felt like I was at some sort of athletic meet. Or in some kind of wrestling or baseball manga. Just then, the bell at the front entrance rang out.
お客さんが来たよ。エールちゃん、特訓の成果を見せて。
わかりました、師匠。それでは、行きます。
Irashaimase. With that, Ale took a deep breath
い
and...
らっしゃい
Wait. You're a bit loud. Who the hell told you to scare our customers? I hurried over to the bewildered man. I'm very sorry about her, sir. She's still new on the job, you see. I bowed my head in apology.
いや、元気があっていいと思うよ。
He doesn't seem too upset, thankfully. Well, yeah, it's because she's cute. So, of course. Please allow me to show you to your seat.
失敗しちゃいました。
Yeah, you suck. You already fucked up your first day of the job.
大丈夫。やりすぎなくらいがちょうどいいから。
I guess. Bruh. clip worthy. What is this clip? Finally, a clip that I didn't make myself. You shouldn't just coddle her, you know. After showing the customer to his seat, I returned to the two of them.
でも失敗を怖がって何もできなくなっちゃったら元も子もないでしょ。
Look up the VMDB link. Okay, what are you cooking? Right, yeah. Also, are we gonna talk about how 7 hours is short? You know what? Sure, 7 hours. Yeah, that's basically a work day. That's a full-time day. That's a full-time work day. Of course, it's short.
最初にいっぱいやらかしておけば強強メンタルが手に入るはず。
7 hours is my solo session. Don't phrase it like that. That doesn't mean you should be setting her up for failure.
失敗すればするほど強い心が手に入る。
No, that. Of course, Ale would think of that message.
私たくさん失敗を経験します。
No, it'd be better if you didn't. I don't think that's the lesson here. But I was willing to bet she'd make a ton of mistakes without trying regardless. Anyway, I'm gonna start keeping an eye on Ale's training from now on too. I'm worried about her.
そんなこと言ってエールちゃんを独り占めしたいだけだったりして。
No, don't be stupid. Now come on, stop fooling around and get back to training.
ごめんごめん。じゃあエールちゃん、次は注文の取り方を教えるね。いきなりは難しいから僕についてきて。
わかりました。
Also, what are these links gonna be? Oh, right. 31 hours is long. Yeah. Gore screaming show. Oh, what's this one? Oh, it's just Yuka. As it turns out, Asura was right. Having already screwed up once, Ale was now unafraid to tackle new challenges. Seeing as she'd said this was her first part-time job, Masora had probably taken that into consideration as well.
いらっしゃい
いらっしゃいませ。
Irashaimase. Sounds like she's gotten the hang of using her indoor voice now. Look how long this is. What is this? Oh, it's Clan Ad. Yeah, I know that one's long. That's why I didn't bother reading it and just watching the anime. As I breathed a sigh of relief, I turned towards the entrance to see a customer I knew very well.
あれ？エー
Are
ルちゃん？
Yeah, I'm aware of the Umineko series as well. That's why I don't want to get into it. But, you know, One Piece was probably longer.
ああ、いすずさん、いらっしゃいませ。
It's probably also shorter than another manhwa series that I'm planning on reading soon, called Marshall Peak, which is like 3,000 chapters.
びっくりしちゃった。その制服、もしかしてここでバイトしてるの？
Okay, well, you know, there are a lot less typos. There are a lot less typos this time around, but I wasn't expected to run into you. Is definitely one of them. That's just a tense issue. This one, this one I'm most looking forward to. Don't make it weird. Oh yeah, Clover Days. Yeah, you were talking about that yesterday. Damn, that's crazy. The childhood friend.
今日からなんだよ。だから今は僕の元で修行中なの。
そうなんだ。マスラちゃんなら安心だね。確かつむちゃんの先輩さんだったよね。
Doesn't feel like one though in this VN. No. That role is basically filled by the sister. Right, yeah, in the common route. Because I have to do a scissors route to get the childhood friend treatment.
そうだよ。紡はわしが育てた。
I'm not your boy. Hurry up and show her to her seat. If other customers show up, you're gonna be holding them up.
あ、ごめんなさい。こんにちは、つむちゃん。
Hey.
ちゃんと先輩さんなんだね、つむちゃん。
Uta, best girl, best emoto, best everything. That's a bit biased to say the least. Oh, shut up. Being seen at work by my childhood friend felt kind of embarrassing for some reason.
それじゃあお席にご案内しますね、みすずさん。
ありがとう、エールちゃん。
Every opinion is biased. Not really. Not necessarily.
じゃああの席に案内してあげて。ゆっくりできるおすすめの席なんだ。
わかりました。
At least a little. Sure. I guess. Ale led Isuzu towards the table that Masora pointed to. It looks like she was relieved to be serving someone she knew. Her nervousness from before had vanished, and she was wearing her usual smile. Still, what was Isuzu doing here? What happened to club practice?
先輩の本命は小泉先輩ですか、乾先輩ですか。
I plead the fifth. Uwa. Kawasaki-san.
ずいぶん熱心に見つめていたので。
Yeah. It's not like that. I was just wondering why Isuzu was here instead of practice.
今日は日曜日ですよ。
Yeah, but Sunday's still practice day. I know, but with the spring tournament coming up, the club usually practices on weekends too. Isuzu even stays late most of the time.
気になるなら直接お聞きした方が早いですよ。お冷やを持ってくついでにでも。ね、先輩。
Yeah, good idea. Ginger ale. Here's some water.
ありがとう。
If you want to order, give Masora and Ale a wave. It'll be good practice for her.
わかった。
Speaking of practice, why aren't you at the track club?
ちょっとね、ミーティングの時、顧問の先生と相談して。
I see. It sounded as though she was being intentionally vague. Something must have happened. Well, practicing too much can be a bad thing too. It's important to get proper rest.
うん、ありがとう。つむちゃんって実力テストの準備してる？
I've been practicing my Huh? Alright, those are coming up soon, aren't they? I haven't really done much studying though.
そっか。
Huh? Imagine there was a bad end being the dad rap. Bruh. She seemed to be lost in thought about something.
ごめんね。そろそろ注文しないとね。
Oh yeah, sure, if you're ready. Isuzu looked around and caught Ale's attention. Ginger ale. She quickly came running over.
みすずさん、ご注文お決まりですか？
お願いしてもいいかな。
ちょっと待ってくださいね。注文自体はマサラさんにバトンタッチを。
Hehe.
ちょうどいいから自分で注文取ってみるといいよ。
TBH, I thought there would have been more information on the dad and Nucha's rat. Is that a spoiler? I guess. But I don't really care about spoilers. Masora came up behind Ale and clapped her on the ass. I mean shoulders. Shoulder.
練習台みたいにしちゃって悪いけどいいかな。
Huh? What?
もちろん。じゃあエルちゃん、注文言うね。
Well, I'll leave you to it. I'd stayed long enough. I couldn't keep letting Kosaki-san do all the work. Turning around, I went back to dealing with our other customers.
いすずさんの注文聞いてきました。ハンバーグセットで食後にチョコレートケーキです。
Did you ask what kind of sauce she wants on her steak? I assumed she had forgotten, since Masora was with her.
はい、ちゃんと聞いてますよ。和風ソースです。
Japanese style sauce. Good. Now there are a bunch of other items on the menu that come with similar choices, so make sure you start memorizing them.
もう完璧ですよ。
That burger video from yesterday.
紅茶はレモンとミルクと砂糖、ハンバーグとオムライスはソースを聞いて。
Alright. You don't need to recite all them. You don't need to recite them all to me. There were quite a few menu items, so I found it hard to believe she'd memorized them in a single day. Maybe she could use her angel powers or something to memorize them. I didn't know if they were that convenient though.
一番テーブルのお料理持っていきますね。
Oh, sure. Balancing plates on both her arms, Kosaki-san briskly walked off.
エイルちゃん迎えに来るついでにバッシングしてきたよ。
Bust. Busted. Masora came towards us gracefully, balancing several plates on his arms as well. Ale watched him with admiration as he lightly lined up the dirty dishes on the counter next to the sink.
バッシングって何ですか？
It means clearing a customer's table once they've left.
ああ、なるほど。
Come to think of it, when I first started working here, the only thing I ever did was bus tables for a while.
ああ、それは今回は特別。エールちゃん可愛いからガンガン接客教えてねって店長が言ってたの。
Right, yeah. Dot dot dot. Somehow that didn't seem very fair. Makes sense, I guess. This was hardly the first time Kinu-san had shown cute girl preferential treatment, but Ale was hardly the type who inspired confidence either. For some reason, her eyes were sparkling. I had a bad feeling about this.
おーいマソラ、エイルの様子はどうだ？
頑張ってますよ。ね、
Yeah,
つむぐ
she's doing her best. I guess, why are you asking me?
だってつむぐずーっとエールちゃんを目で追ってたから。
No, I wasn't.
テンプレのツンデレ芸でごまかさなくてもいいだろう。
No, it's not like I'm staring at her or anything, bugger. Tsundere act.
エイルのことよりつむぐが仕事をサボってないかどうか注意した方が良さそうだな。
I'm not slacking off, I swear. Although I did chat with Isuzu for a bit.
つむぐは心配性なんだよ。エールちゃん頑張ってるよ。危ないって思ったのはいちごパフェを運ぼうとした時つまみ食い仕掛けたくらいかな。
Bruh. Oi. I'm pretty sure that's grounds for an immediate firing.
そういえばまだ休憩取らせてなかったよな。初めてのバイトで疲れてるだろうし、つむぐと2人で休憩。
Right.
小泉先輩、いきなりそんな風に持つのは危ないですよ。
What is Koimi cooking? Hmm?
大丈夫ですよ、これくらい。お皿空っぽですし、思ってたより重くありませんから。
Right. Ale? Ale was proudly balancing a stack of plates in each hand. What are you doing? That's dangerous.
あ、つむぐさん、どうですか？
Yeah, you're not holding them right. You're not supposed to have all your fingers on the bottom of the tray. Especially like that. What do I think? I think you're being reckless. Kosaki-san had an anxious expression on her face, but Ale was showing no concern at all.
私もいっぱいモテましたよ。かっこよくないですか？
Crash incoming? Probably. I'm waiting for that CG. She smiled happily. You just wanted to imitate Masora, huh?
そうなんです。難しそうでしたけど、意外と簡単ですね。
In her excitement, Ale tried to take a few more steps. Hold on, if you don't slow down... Ah. Suddenly, she lost her balance. A moment later... Bruh. Only the glasses fell... Man, talk about disappointing. Her plates fell on the floor with a loud crash. Yeah, but that's not what the CG said. Oi.
ごめんなさい。今すぐ片付けますので。
She is so dang dumb. Yeah, that's how they marketed the visual novel, though. Wait, let me do it.
そういうわけには私の失敗ですから。
If you lean over like that, you're gonna... It was too late to stop her. As the tray she was carrying tilted, the plates on her other hand began to slide and... Rip Bozo. Are you okay, Ale?
何今の音。うわ、お皿いっぱい割れてる。怪我してない？
Get fired. I mean, if it If it was anyone but a cute girl, they would get fired. But because it's Ale, she's not gonna get fired.
ごめんなさい。お客さん少なかったので、お皿いっぱい持つ技練習したくって。
Then learn it. Then learn it without plates on the. Okay. Good grief. Yada yada does it. What are you cooking up? Kiryu-san ran her eyes up and down L's body. Kiryu-san?
どうやら怪我はないようだな。エイル、紡ぐ。ちょうどいいからこのまま休憩取ってこい。
Right.
後片付けとかお客さんへのフォローは僕たちに任せて。
Alright, thanks. You okay?
はい、怪我とかはないです。でも皆さんに迷惑かけちゃって。
Well, it is what it is. Although I wanted to be angry with her, Ale looked so disheartened that I didn't have the heart to do it.
私、バイト初日にクビになっちゃうんじゃ。
No, you're a cute girl, so of course they can't fire you. Also, that's what the point saying it is what it is. It's not that big a deal. We've all broken a few plates before. We're not going to talk about how there's no hands on this clock either. Never seen anyone do it in such a spectacular fashion though. Yeah, not as many as her.
私、
And not on the
つむぐ
first
さんが
day.
心配していた通り、ダメダメですよね。
Ale mumbled dejectedly.
皆さんにこれ以上迷惑をかける前にやめた方がいいんじゃ。
Bruh. They can't be used in the 18 plus scene though, because there aren't any in the Steam version. It looked like she was taking it rather hard after making a mess in front of everyone. Well, the main version is the 18 plus version. Yeah, but they could have added their hands to the clocks if they, since there aren't any 18 plus parts of this. Too much work. Yes, I was worried about you screwing up. But that doesn't mean I wanted you to fail, you know? It's your first day. Of course you're gonna make some mistakes. Anyone would. That's why me and Masora and Kosaki-san were keeping an eye on you, so that we could minimize that risk and cover for you if things went wrong. Yeah, that was. It was dumb as hell. So there's no reason to put on the spot just because you made one mistake.
ですが、私は実際損害を出しちゃいましたし。
They were probably like $2 each. Well, I'll talk to Kiryu-san about it. But it's like Misora said, making mistakes in the beginning is how you gain courage and learn to do your job better.
そういえば。
Besides, it's always been your dream to work part-time, right? Don't give up on it so easily.
はい、ありがとうございます、つむぐさん。
You can work to pay it off, I guess. Yeah. The smile returned on Ael's face. Good. It didn't feel right seeing her all depressed.
私、店長さんや皆さんに謝ってきます。それから名誉挽回できるようにいっぱい頑張ります。
Ale made to leave the break room. Made to leave the break. Why did that just makes it sound like she was kicked out of the break room. Hang on. What was it meant to be? And plus you can Ale made to leave the break room. You know what? It was made to leave the break room. Hold on.
何ですか？
We're supposed to be taking a break right now. But if you're not hurt and you don't feel like resting, how about I help you practice how to properly carry plates?
教えてくれるんですか？
Yeah, but we'll practice with some binders and notebooks first. That way, they won't break if you drop them. I walked over to the break room shelf and picked out a few unimportant looking notebooks.
なるほど。別のもので練習するんですね。
No shit! What made you think you had to start off with actual plates? Real plates are heavier though, so it's not going to feel exactly the same. But anyway, let's get started. Now for the first plate. You'll want to use your thumb and pinky finger like so.
わわ、もっとゆっくり教えてください
Stop
よ。
warming up
つ
to
むぐさん。
air. Bruh, it's not that hard. I learned how to do it in like 2 seconds. Break her fingers. Hey yo. I thought you said she was your third favorite. Before long, it was closing time.
今日もお疲れ。日曜日にしては閉店作業も早かったな。
Uta is better. Yeah, but at the moment, we don't have Uta here. Uta's still at home.
さーて帰ってゲームやろうっと。
The teacher isn't on the list, man. I wish I had your energy, Masora.
エイルも今日はバイト初日お
I
疲れ
guess.
様。ありがとうございます。私今日はいっぱいご迷惑をおかけして本当にごめんなさい。
Goof. Ale had already apologized profusely after our break, but it seems like it had still been weighing on her mind. As she bowed her head once again, Kinu-san held out an envelope to her.
初日だから手渡してな。エイルが頑張ってくれて今日は助かったよ。
Wait, she's just getting paid on the spot?
これは手切れ金的な。
What do you mean severance pay? This is your first day. What do you... I do like Kinu's personality, but her appearance is left to be desired. Yeah, I also like Kinu's personality. And her other 2 personalities. Anyway.
私がそんな心の狭いやつに見えるか？皿の10枚や100枚割られたくらいでクビになんてしねえよ。
I don't think I need to explain. Yeah, sure, cup side.
キヌさん。クルルもバイトを始めたばっかりの頃いっぱい割っちゃいましたよ。
お皿いっぱい持つやつ憧れるよね。別のお店で7枚持ちしてるの見たとき僕もすぐ真似したもん。
7 plates? Nah. No. Masora makes me feel insecure. And why is that? It was a real pain in the ass cleaning up after you.
ごめんって5枚目まではうまくいってたんだけどね。
皆さん
He's a trap? Yeah, I didn't see a problem with that.
今後もよろしくお願いします、パイミ先輩。
I am a... Yeah, I figured you... I never would have guessed that it was that Uta was your favorite.
そういうことだ。慣れるまでバンバンシフト入れるから
Bam
覚
bam.
悟しとけよ。はい、これからもよろしくお願いします。皆さん、私いっぱい頑張ります。
Well, then Kuru, then Ale. What then Isuzu, and then the other girl. Yeah, Rinko. Rinko is on the same level as the teacher. They're only saying that because you don't know anything about Rinko. It's a good thing Kino-san paid you so quickly. It's a relief to know she's not stuck paying for all your meals anymore.
私、このお金は大事に使いますから。
Like on what, you do?
何に使うかはこれからちゃんと考えます。だからなかなか決まらなかったらつむぐさんには引き続き出資をお願いしますね。
Your list is Uta, Kururu, Ale, Isuzu, Masora, Rinka, and then the teacher. Yeah. Investing. Investing? Why would I invest in something with absolutely zero
と
return?
にかくですね、私これからも精一杯バイトを頑張りますよ。えいえいおーです。
Hey, hey!
ほら、つむぐさんも
Alright. What the heck do I have to say to it? What the heck do I have to say it to?
気合を入れるためです。えいえいおー。
Hip hip hooray. Hip hip hooray! Our cheers echoed into the night sky.
さあ、ラブノートのお時間ですよ。
You're right, it has been a few days. Can't we skip it for once? I'm exhausted from work. Due to Ale's training today, I felt almost twice as tired as usual.
ダメですよ。それはそれ、これはこれです。
That's why she's third.
いくらバイト
Come
が
on.
楽しかったとはいえ、余韻に浸ってもいられません。ラブノートには所有期限があるんですから。
Yeah, it's 90 days before your balls explode. ... It's a good thing I had no intention of doing any reminiscing then. You're way too optimistic sometimes.
何ですか、改まって。
Nothing, just talking to myself. Alright, let's get this over with. I took the love note from Love Miel. Whose name should I write? I wonder whose name I should write in the book. Should I go with Ale? Or maybe Isuzu? Or maybe this random girl who I don't know who she is. She kind of looks a bit like this girl Rinko, but you know they got two different hairstyles, so like I don't know. Or I could go with Uta, or I could even go with Minakoshi Sensei.
ちゃんとセーブし
But
ました。
I could go with any of these 6 girls. But you're gonna have to find out who I pick tomorrow. Who I pick next stream. Just do this scene. Yeah, but this is a good place to stop it. You know? Please. Alright. I mean, there shouldn't be any more greed dialogue, so... After writing down Uta's name, I waited for the results to appear.
なんで結果を独り占めしようとしてるんですか。私も見なきゃ恋のサポートができませんよ。
You haven't been able to do your job properly ever since the start. I know, but... That shocking scene once again flashed through my mind. If the details of this incident somehow appeared in the love note, I had no idea how Love Miel would react. Just thinking about it made me break into a cold sweat.
私と紡さんの中ですよ。隠し事はなしです。
Right. Hey! Sina opening... She snatched the love note away from me.
ゆかちゃんの名前を書いたんですね。結果は...
Yeah, flashback.
佐久間歌運命度64
Bruh, it went up by
アプロー
4.
チのタイミングはもうすぐかも
Perhaps. I breathed a sigh of relief. At least it hadn't said anything weird. That's some pretty vague advice.
チャンスが巡ってくるのを待てということでしょうか。でも前回からちょっぴり上がっていますね。
Has it?
そうですよ。前回なんて妹さんの裸を見たにもかかわらず60に上がってたんですよ。今回は何をしたんです？
There was no way I could tell her about that. No matter what, I could never speak a word of it to anyone. The fact that I'd seen my sister masturbating to me.
なんかいやらしい顔してるんですけど。
It's just you.
そうですか？妹さんのあられもない姿を想像しちゃってるんじゃないですか？
What?
だって
How did she
お風
know?
呂上がりの裸を見ちゃったんですし。
Oh, you're talking about that?
なんだって何ですか？またすごい見ちゃったんですか？
No! Love Miel was getting more and more worked up by the minute. But I wasn't going to tell her what happened as Uta's brother. As Uta's brother, I was going to keep her secret to my grave. Sweet shame. I mean, it's possible for our fatedness to have gone up without me doing anything in particular, isn't it?
それはそうですよ。
My questions seemed to have stopped Love Miel in her tracks. She even straightened them dutifully, as if to give me a
日
lecture.
々のちょっとした会話や行動が相手の心に影響を与えるんですから、変化するものなんです。
Yeah, is that so?
はい、ご家族であればなおさら上下しやすいと思いますよ。
Right.
露骨に話題をそらさないでくださいよ。
Blatantly. I'm not changing the subject. You're changing the subject. Your family, yeah, like Fast and Furious. You noticed, huh?
バレたか？じゃありません。一体何があったんですか？
Nothing.
いらっしゃいませ。
I guess this is good to stop. Alright. Well, I guess that'll be it for today. But I want you to play more. Yeah, but it's a good place to stop, and I don't know when the next choice comes up. You know, when he decides to sub soon. Well, we're gonna have to find out next time. But for now, But for now, I'm gonna be ending the stream off for today. Next stream will be in 2 days. I tried tricking you. Yeah, no. Next stream will be in 2 days. I was planning on playing. Don't do anything bad, lol. I'm probably gonna be playing this game. When I come back to streaming in 2 days. Yeah. Since, you know, since Saint caught 2 days, what? Yeah, like last time. But since Saint Quartz wasn't here last time, well, last stream, Dexter brought up tomorrow. No, that's not how it works. I'm not gonna change my schedule. Tomorrow. Just, why don't you have the game yourself? That's why you gifted it to me, isn't it? You could just play it all day tomorrow. Beg. Well, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm gonna be streaming this game again probably next stream. I'll tip some more. No, I don't want you to tip me money just so I can stream, just so I stream tomorrow. Besides, I've got stuff to do tomorrow. There's a reason I don't stream tomorrow. And then the day after as well, because it fits well since it's on the weekend. But yeah, I'm probably gonna be streaming this game again. Next stream, which is in 2 days. But for now, I'm depressed, unlucky, Rip Bozo. But for now, thanks for watching. Time to jump off the space station. Thanks for watching, thanks for chatting, thanks for lurking. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Especially for Dexter. But for now, I will see you guys next time in 2 days. Streaming same time. Tomorrow, stream same time in 2 days. Good morning. Well, goodbye.